Hey everyone, I'm Tassinix, and welcome to Season 56, 3 vs 3 Grand Arena Championship, Week 1, Round 2. There was no recording for Round 1. I got matched with an Erodium, so here we are. Kongstar, subscribed for 40 months, man. On a streak for 40 months. Thank you so much, man. Been running with us a long time. Appreciate it. All right, so to officially start the season against a, actual real opponent, it's Michael, the Fate Duelist of, I guess I don't know if he's changed guilds or whatever, but he's in CIS Nexus right now. I think it was in something else when I was scouting him. Man, old time OG Sweat, over 1 million legacy points. Respect. It's been a long time since I fought Michael, but it's always a good time. All right, let's get ready to do the compare. And before we do that, let's go ahead and turn on both a little music. That's okay. All right, and then let's go ahead and start the prediction. So it was 2 or less, 3 or more, I want to say, last time. 2 or less, 3 or more is what we were running in. What do you think? 2 or less? Think that's fair? Should it be 3 or less, 4 or more? What do you guys think? Yeah, it looks like it's been 2 or less, 3 or more for some time. Yeah. Alright, we'll keep it like that for now. 3 or less. That seems like it's overly... And submissions. Hold on. Delete. Delete and return points. Okay. Manage prediction. Start prediction. Alright. 3 or less, 4 or more. Alright, we'll keep it like that. Hey, Klogod. Hey, Sheepdog. What's going on, guys? Good to see you. Alright, let's go ahead and get this blown up. Alright, rank 32, fighting rank 35. 14.6 million GP to his 13.8. A lot of green in this part of the chart. My top 80 is 3.13 million to his 3.04. Zeta's my 355 to his 341. GAC Omicron's my 61 to his 55. Not too much of a difference. Feels like it's... There. Okay. Top 80 average speed. My 164 to his 154. Nice. That's a nice advantage. Happy for that. Let's see, do I have the chat up? Perfect. Alright, mod analysis, plus 25 is my 223 to his 151. 20 to 24 is my 473 to his 314. Plus 20 is my 696 to his 465. Plus 4% offense mods, my 180 to his 127. And plus 6% offense is my 59 to his 24. For relic analysis, relic 9s. We did it. We finally crossed the Rubicon. And this 100th level, Relic 9 character was Night Trooper. He's in the highlights channel on my Discord if you haven't seen him. I'm so excited. Don't have him for this week at Relic 9. I have him at Relic 8. But week 2, the Titan will be out there running loose. Alright, total relics. My 2184 to his 1969. So yeah, Relic 9's my 100 to his 58. Relic 8's my 139 to his 79. And Relic 7's my 22 to his 91. So I've just converted more through. Datacron analysis. Yeah. So, total rerolls. 138. And that's inclusive of whatever work I've done this week up until this point, right? So, my 138 to his 325. Crap. So he's done just a crap ton more work on this than I have. Spent a lot more crystals on it, too. Alright, let's see. Level 9 datacrons. My 37 to his 51. 6 to 8s. I have 0. He has 4. 3 to 5s. I have 4. He has 1. So he's got a good handful of level 9s on me. What's worse is that they're actually very well optimized. We're going to see some scary stats today. Alright, GAC comparison. Does he have anything that jumps right out at me? Fast Slacker. Pretty low health on that Ray, honestly. Okay. Nothing really jumped out at me. Key characters, really fast gas. Faster cat. Just about everybody's got a faster cat. It's such a pain making cat like 380 plus. I hate it. Axel Taj. Good luck. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Sinister left. Hey-oh, good luck. Looks like a fun match. Yes, Sinister. Yes. I think it will be. It usually is. It's been a while since I fought Michael, but he's a good one. Alright, nothing else really jumps out there. Let's go over to the Omega Bot report. Okay, so looks to be mostly a later attacker. Very rarely does he go early. As far as the speed comparison graph goes, I've got this big camel hump on him, so I hope this matters. JC Omicron wise, nice. I've got the Murder Droid ones on him. Darth Talon, don't know if that matters. Night Trooper is nice to have. Okay. And then, again, this report's going to be pulled based on his entire last season of 3 versus 3. So, very different meta. The usefulness of this report is mostly getting a sense of what kind of proportions he's comfortable running with on defense and offense. So, mostly 50-somethings, a few drops. It's tough to say, because it's depending on how often he was getting Erodiums himself. Alright, defense-wise, Boss Nass, Reva, General Grievous, Gas, Finn, JTR, Kelleran Beck, Jabba, Tusken Chieftain, Slacker, Queen Amidala, Rex Krex, Padme, Saw, something to that extent. And he might swap out with any of those later teams. Very rarely was it Rey. How interesting. So he's one of those Rey mostly on offense guys. Leviathan, Malevolence, Executor. Okay, got a little bit tore up on some Leviathans back then. What did he like to place? Oh no, this was what he set, right? Leviathan, Malevolence, Executor, yeah. Alright, so pretty standard there. People getting chewed up though. Boss Nass, Reva, Gas, and then probably Jabba. When did Queen Amidala join? I think Queen Amidala joined midpoint or at some point later in the season. Last season. Something like that. So that's why she's not there all the time, but we'll expect to see her too. What did he use on offense? Lord Vader, Bane, C, Sidious. Yeah, no more of that. Malgus, DTMG, BKM, Cere Malicos Starkiller. Yeah. That was top notch for dealing with Red. Traya, Maul, Ray Swallow, JMK Cat, Leia, JML, VR, Wampa. Yeah, okay. Aphra. Raddus, okay. Chimera, Negotiator, Profundity. Okay. Keeps it straight. Alright, what tripped him up last season on offense? Slacker. A fifth brother team. He must have underestimated that and gotten cheeky with it. Reva, Qui-Gon, Kelleran, GG, and then a Finn team. Lots of green otherwise. He was a pretty successful attacker last season. Spovo, hey Task, good luck, sir. Appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, sorry there was no round 1 stream. I was really frustrated by having that. By having just a dud of a round 1. It's getting experience with the new set is precious. So, hate being caught without that. Anyway, how we doing on that predict timer? I think we're about ready to cut it off. I'll give you guys another 30 seconds or so. Get in your votes if you haven't already. And then we're going to take a look at the state of the board. Yes, Striker. Yes. I know. It's been a while since my last stream. I didn't do any just hang around streams. Just been doing a lot of other stuff in the background. But I'll try and do more stuff in the off season coming up. Promise. Anyway. 5, 4, 3. Okay, 94% of you went 3 or less. Okay. If that's true, man, if it feels like it's easy, then I'm gonna make it 2 or less next stream. Because I had my doubts about setting it up this way, but we'll do it. Alright, let's have a look-see. Michael has gone ahead and cleared bottom front. First, appreciate you, Michael. Thank you. It's a real, streamer courtesy to have cleared the bottom front so I can A, talk about the whole thing, and then B, we both kind of are committed to what we have. Nobody can ever say anything about stream sniping when you have somebody who's willing to clear the front like this. Like, it doesn't... There's no concern, no reason to say anything about it. Let's talk about the bottom front. People ask me about that sometimes. Alright, against Jabba, Chrysanthemum Bausch, and this is with the max health damage level 3. I want to say kind of a dud 6. No, wait, it's grit. It's grit. So I think grit is just going to make life harder for Night Sisters. Probably not going to one-shot it. 55 on that. On Rex, Crex 5's got a 54. Queen, Padawan Obi-Wan, and Master Qui-Gon, he got a 57. So that's not great. Alright, DTMG, Scout, and Night Trooper, he got a 57 as well. Just marched right through it. And then Nas, Jar Jar, and Phalanx, 53. This is overwhelmingly likely to be his Traya, because he was doing that pretty reliably last season. So, impressive, man. It was risky. Because my understanding is, if there's a 1/3 chance, right? If they choose to actually focus in and burn down on Traya, that's the fight. But if that doesn't happen, it usually works. Alright, let's talk about... I hate this track. I wish I could purge it from this list because it sounds like a stupid, like TGI Fridays advertisement music. Get away from me. Alright. In the back, we have Traya, Nihilus, and Talon. Now, look, I don't have the Nihilus cron. I didn't get lucky with anything like that. Still working on it. I'm hitting it hard to make sure I've got good stuff for week 2. But for now, I decided to do this kind of Sith split thing. You'll recall that early last 3v3 season, Sasha Isha put this on me, the Savage lead with Red Trooper and Faust with a Faust cron. So we'll see what that does. He's already taken out the Lord Vader Maul Thrawn there for 55, so very likely be Cam. I just didn't feel like I needed him for offense, so there he is. Finn, Zori, Resistance Hero, Finn, and what did I slap on this? Yeah, I guess this would be more interesting if it were the long text support or attack, but I didn't have it. So we went with the buffs level 3, Grit. I don't think Grit is particularly great for Finn because there's a lot of opportunities to regain protection on that team, so just straight up losing that is kind of meh, but it's not bad. And the stats certainly aren't bad either. Defense is back in the mix, and the last time we had defense, it was everybody's priority for optimized datacrons to have like 300 plus, 400 plus defense. We'll be looking to see it. Love the latest. Let's see. You love the Xerath interview, Sheepdog. I'm glad you enjoyed that, guys. Thank you. Appreciate that. Still no task. Good luck all the same. I see you out there, Feathers. Axel, what interview? So if you are on my YouTube channel, if you follow my YouTube channel, there's a link to it, and there's my Discord as well. But Plotting and Scheming is my Grand Arena focused podcast, and for the preview episode, whenever we're in the off season, I like to have a special guest. We usually go longer in this one, and interview the guest a bit, get their thoughts on how we're getting set up for the first week of the season. And so this time we had Xerath, and it was a real blast. There's also exciting changes coming, to the show very, very soon. My patrons already know about it, but yeah, I'm really excited for it. And the rest of you will find out with the next episode of Plotting and Scheming coming out next week. So stay tuned. All right, so yeah, I put Malgus, Sass, and Sith Marauder back here. You'll see that I kept DR and BSF. So I have DR, BSF, HK, DR, BSF, pre-taunt of some kind. Like, that team has generally been able to find a good use on offense, and that's kind of how I set myself up with this split of my Sith characters. Big news, much hype, we know, and we're all pumped for the news. Yeah. It's exciting. It's good stuff. All right, top side. Got Trench, Dooku, Watt with the Watt Cron. Got the 9, the long support tech 6, and this Dark Side Tank Revive, I guess, should properly be the turn meter one, right? Like the Dark Side turn meter one. That's probably the way to do it. Or the speed up. I don't know which one's going to be better. If they're fast, you would... I don't know. Speed up's pretty crazy when you have high speed. Either way, the 3 isn't great, but the rest of this is gold, so we'll see what happens. You got Kellering, Gas, and Mace. Yeah, I was doing this, I don't know, a couple 3 versus 3 seasons back. And Gas Rex 5s looks like it's getting chewed up by the latest prod-up Wampa cron, so nah, just don't want to do that. We set it up like this, we'll see how it goes. You've got Tuskens here, the classic 3 vs 3 Tuskens team. If you're like me and you really don't like the idea of setting down Grand Arena Omicrons that are only useful in 3 vs 3, I hear you. I would hope I could change your mind about only Tusken Raider. It's really worth it. If you did no other 3 vs 3 Omicron ever, I would say that you would never feel bad about Raider. You will use this every single meta of 3 vs 3. The board's big enough and this team is strong enough in any meta that like you will absolutely be using it. It will be on offense or defense. You will be using it. So can't say enough good about that one. All right, Qui-Gon, Cam, JKA. I think I've got these set up with the ability block Galactic Republic level 6. So we'll see what he makes of that. Damage reduction was kind of neat with Qui-Gon last season. It had some great data, but not for me personally. It didn't do much against my opponents. So, all right. Last but not least, Rey, Swolo, and Cal with a support cron. Now, I do have Cup leveled up, but this week I only really had this one long tech support that wasn't the Watt one, and that needs to go with the Trench team. So yeah, we've got buffs up level 3, which is nice. Support, this is really nice. Shout out to TJ for just suggesting just going this way. A couple ways I was thinking about it, both of these are attackers, so maybe putting a third attacker, running 3 attackers. Like I have a Nest Cron. That was something I was kind of thinking about, but we'll see. We'll see what he does. All right, enough about my defense. Yeah, no worries, Axel. Catch up when you can. That's a nice thing. It'll always be there. All right, Decepticons. Hey, Tass, just in time. How's the GAC looking? I mean, Michael's one-shot everything he's attacked so far, so that puts me on the back foot, right? We've really got to... We've got to overperform, which sucks, because I like trying stuff week 1 of Grand Arena. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out very soon how it's going, okay? So, Saw, Kyle, Cere for him up top. What is this? What is this? Buffs up and then support. Man, this thing is gonna slap. I have no earthly idea about what I'm gonna do for this. But yeah. Yeah. It's gonna make Kyle a monster. That's like one of the dread teams that Sasha and I were talking about in the Set 16 review. No, somebody else was talking about that in one of my YouTube video comments as well. All right, Trench, Nute, and Watt. So, interesting. Is Dooku considered an attacker? I mean, that's fine. So, I guess the Nute's here to take advantage of the full support synergy. That could be nasty. I mean, I'm not... Yeah, the potency on Nute's not great. Or on... Yeah, it's not great. Yeah, see, and this turn meter level 3 is going to be dope. Man, we got to do... How do we deal with this? Maybe Star Killer of some kind. EP, Mara Jade, get the shocks out there. The 9 turn meter game. Okay. Anyway, he's got his own Tusken team down. What is this madness? Okay, so it's prod up. I remember this. What does this make life harder for? I forget what that was. But maybe if you have a strategy based on, like, overwhelmingly knocking them out with, like, a big hit from JML or something like that, using a Jedi counter, that'd be probably pretty hard to pull off. Cere is a tank, right? If yes, she will be really tough to kill. Yes, I think Cere is a tank. We can check. Yep, she is flagged as a tank. Yay! It's gonna be fun, guys. I saw a whole bunch of content creators getting chewed up on this set, so I'm sure I will be no exception. It's going to be a wild ride. Alright, so he's got Qui-Gon, GK, and Xeris. With the Xeris crumb, what's all this about? So stacking speed. Okay. So, how do we want to deal with that? Shit. So they're just gonna keep getting bigger. The gaining max protection is really very smart under Kelleran Beck, right? Because Kelleran Beck converts protection into offense. That's pretty nasty. That'll be fun to fight. Alright, then he's got Iden, Scout, and Range Trooper. That's very nice. That's a nice setup. I like that. Turn meter level 3. Okay, so not the long text attacker level 6, but offense or defense penetration and offense up. Iden level 9, so she gains taunt. So you have to kill her to get at any of her allies. And then anytime you kill any one of her allies, she gets the taunt back. Alright, that's kind of cool. Let's see. I think the prot offense from Kelleran Beck happens at the start, so it won't matter for that. Yeah, the leadership executing ahead of the datacron ability. Well, also it's a singular check, right? It's performed only once. I think that's your point. So yeah, that's true. All right, bottom front, where the games begin. Gungans. So Nas, Jar Jar, Phalanx, Jar Jar Cron, and he got something really high, like 57. I forget. I'll have to look at my spreadsheet to see what I did for this. I feel like Padme was one of them. But then Padme was also great against Queen Amidala. So I'll check that. I'm trying to remember. Okay, so yeah, Jabba, Chrysanthemum, Bausch. Dig this. Look at this. Look at this. Would you look at this? All right. Now, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I still think you have to be level 9 before you can re-roll the stats. So do you realize how chosen by God this man was? This is over 300% defense, grit, so, you know, Night Sisters, you're going to be two-shotting this. Furthermore, it's the Tank Revive 3, so nice. Kitty! Oh no. Oh, and I have to ban somebody? Why do they always make me have to ban them? It's a shame. It's a shame. Kitty? Where is the Kitty? Okay, now I have to go find a Kitty. Where are you at, Kitty? Alright, I've procured a kitty. Kitty. This is Miss Tinsel. I would try and hog tie Mr. Riker, but Tinsel actually likes attention and enjoys being pet and held, but usually not like a baby. She's usually pretty hostile to that. Nevertheless, she is sweet and will do anything for cuddles. Yes. Yes, very spoiled kitty. Oh, yes. Okay. You may remove your claws from me. Okay, good kitty. All right. Oh, that's it. You get a ban, MJ. Ban. You deceived me. What a shame you are, attempting to deceive me. Alright. Whatever the hell he said. There's more coffee. Coffee in progress. Excellent. Yes, you are an adorable kitty. Isn't that right? Yes. Little beast. She just wants more pets now. Look what you've started. Over-under poll? I want to say everybody thinks I'm going to be under. It's like 94% or something. Under. Alright, he's got DTMG, Gideon, and Night Trooper. So I set it with Scout, and I remember that one of the reasons, if you're setting DTMG on defense, that you put Gideon in there is because it blocks out like Night Sisters and stuff like that. So he did one-shot it. He did 57 it. I wonder if that was Night Sisters. Or, you know, did he use something very serious? You know. Traya, Nihilus, Savage. Yeah, and he's got the Nihilus from. Yeah, that sucks. This is bad. Alright, there's no tank, so that's good. Right? There's no tank on this team, so the 3 doesn't do anything. First time he falls below 30% health. Dispels all debuffs on himself, recovers 40% health, and gains a bonus turn. This is bad. Alright, I think I need to try and plan out a little bit more than what I usually do. Because I gotta make sure I've got things for all this. So, what are people using against this saw thing? Cere, I guess Traya would have been smart to keep for that, but that's the risk we took. Trench, Nute, Watt. I feel like there's more that you can do against that. There's the potency down aspect. Yeah, man, Trench is just gonna eat up all that potency. Or that tenacity down, rather. So, Tuskens with what cron? So it's just the product. Does that mean it doesn't have like a ton of attack stats? Does that mean that I can do like a bounty hunter thing and snipe? Also use Jedi. There's no permakill crons right now. I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, well, I get my fights in before it ends. Yeah. You wish your Nomad's 100 sub bomb, boom. Yeah. It's the bad level 9. The bad level 9? Okay, that's good. Yeah. Okay. I have neither one, XR-kun, so I wouldn't know. Man, that coffee smells great. Kel, GK, and Xeris. I have no earthly idea. Maybe Starkiller. Iden scout range. So maybe try Wampa if I'm feeling cheeky. We'll see. Alright, I think the first order of business will be to see how does this go. I always keep Aphra BT1 000 strapped. But we don't have an incredible dark side cron, do we? Yeah, riposte is meh. This is the good one, but it seems kind of a waste. Yeah, it does. We're gonna go the other way. We're gonna go armor penetration. Now, I saved Inquisitorius for attack this time. I'm not exactly sure where I'm gonna use them. I think they're still good on Queen Amidala, or am I misremembering that? Were people doing that last season in 3s? I want to say yes. Okay, so then we'd have this one for use with Slacker. I can go this way or FOSF, so I should probably want to keep both of those. So I don't want to use this one or this one. Brings us down to this one. I like this a lot less. So under 200% armor penetration feels bad. Does that mean that I'm committing to this? I guess. I mean, it's not bad to use the FOSF in 3 versus 3, so whatever. Let's roll. I just don't want to have any problems getting through this. Last time I thought I could get by cheap, and it maybe went a little longer than I wanted. Alright, here we go. Okay, nice. Welcome. Okay, step it. Okay. Okay. It's not the best. It's not the worst. This isn't gonna kill. And I actually think the torture, the max health damage thing from torture doesn't work now because of the grid, right? It's not bad, actually, against Aphra. I can't help but notice that you guys seem to be doing a lot. Like, all the time. It would be better if you didn't do a lot. Let's see what happens. I guess the armor shred. That blind. You're killing me. Hey. Okay. I'm fine. You're fine. This is fine. How are you? Good. 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 Alright. Yeah, that forfeit button is pretty slick. Alright, so. Why, it's just the defense. So we went with high armor penetration specifically to counter that. There was still a decent amount of armor left over, maybe 70 something, almost 80% defense. But they really didn't do much. So that means something on the order of JMK might be justified for that. That's unfortunate. Traya, in the past we've used JKR. Had pretty good effect with it, as I recall. The ability block. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's tough. So... dispels all debuffs on himself, recovers 40% health, and gains a bonus turn. So the way to game this out would be to have him use this into Savior. And then whoever that is gets saviored, and then this is on cooldown when we push him below this threshold, and then he gets his bonus turn but doesn't have the cooldown. Okay. Alright. Quick consultation with the spreadsheet. First, write down the drop. So that did not go anywhere. DTMG. Padme Ahsoka is what I was doing against Nas later on. JMK is what I was doing for Queen. That seems reasonable. Isn't that what he kind of did? Something like that. 57 on Queen. Yeah, that might have been JMK. Where does Leia see use? The boss NASCAR. I'm remembering something. Traya. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought Leia worked. Let's see if that works. Well, what were we using? We were using bulk last time. So if I was going to do something else, it'd have to be with the expectation that it would do better. I guess we should try it, though. What's the way? So I have this one, but that's... Yeah, I don't think that grit feels like much of an advantage. You've got this one, which could be really good. I like the stats on this one a lot, honestly. And that's probably the way I'm gonna go. Alright, we'll try this. Do I run it? I don't think I run it with Nest. I'm gonna run it like this, see if it works. Savagely, Traya, and Talon worked well versus the Gungans. Savagely, Traya, and Talon. Nice. 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 Like, you didn't lose anybody? What were the banners? Like 55, 56? What are we talking here? How nice is nice? We're just gonna have to play it. I hate how long this fight takes. Yeah, so... hide you. I don't want you hittable for any reason. It's fine. You guys do all that. You don't... I mean, we can just keep it like that. That's fine. Leave this on. Okay, thank you for all that. Okay, thank you. Okay. I'm fine, you're fine. This is fine, thank you. Ah, I missed this. This is the 3 versus 3 content I missed. I want to say it's been like 30 plus seconds since I had a turn. This is Drogon's first turn. Thought you should know. It's good. It's good. Can we get a Leia turn to possibly save our 2? Or is that just going to be a new? Looks like it's going with the new. Holy crap, that was dangerous. Alright, good news. We have the shield generator now down to single digits. The world is our oyster. This is just an absolute meme. Meme factory. Just hit the shield generator. Don't you dare retribution into that shit. I guess just basic. Yeah, just keep it straight. Yeah. Smack. Almost. Stay on target. Stay on target. Step it. Step it. Honestly, stop. Get. God damn it. Don't you dare kill him with the death mark on him. Okay, fine. Kill him some other way, but not with death mark. Thank you for attending my TED Talk. Okay, we're getting close to maybe doing something. You're not blinded. You can presently do things. Nuke? Yes? Okay. Not my worst work. Hide him. Damn it. Okay. Look here. See here now. Okay. Okay. Fine. You're fine. We're all fine. Okay, see if we can't time it to bring him back. Oh. Alright, 53 will do. Alright, so that means that we do have Padme now to go after this. So Padme, Ahsoka, GK, I guess. Damage reduction? No, it needs to be the prop. No, it just needs to be a Padme level 9, principally, but Padme, Ahsoka, GK, one of the Padmes. I guess armor penetration is better. Who's just going to be more useful on that side of this? This is definitely the better cron, so if we're mostly depending on courage to do the work for us. Yeah, but I don't want to sleep on it. The regen was clutch. Yes, yes, that basic, man. Learning the mechanics of that Leia basic have been useful. You had a bloodbath in your GAC task. I think 300's part. Yes, I believe that. Okay, wow, you got a 57 with that Savagely counter my ass. Well, nice work. Well, yes, that was a wild one, bro. All right, let's take our punches, and you blow up who you can, right? This is damage reduction, level 6, so we just have to try and go after people that have less than 50% turn meter when we can. The rest of it is memes, I believe. Right? Two people did this. What am I misremembering? Oh, I think I used mace instead, right? I think I used mace. Why isn't this represented? The filters are not too narrow. I figure they might not have the special, but they might have just the leader in unique. Nobody tried with mace? What am I misremembering here? I did use mace. My mace is on defense, so it's a 50%. Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll just have to figure it out. I want to say it can work, though. Okay, don't you both have prod up, so this would work. You are revealed. We can ignore you. You are low, but you're gonna counter, and it's gonna hurt a lot. It's probably not worth it. Might be worth it to dispel you of all this, though. Doesn't feel like a bad choice. You were revealed. Okay. Good time for a dispel. Should we come up to that, ever? Ever? I'm fine, you're fine, we're all fine. Oh my god. Okay, so you have 6 stacks, you look like you're about 50%. Not the best. Yeah, you look pretty healthy there, friendo. This looks like a big killer hit, though, doesn't it? Could have been. Could have been. What might have been? Shake the debuffs? Yeah, the dispel was good. $330, no one dead. Stay calm. There. Yeah, that's you being without turn meter. Crap. We're all high turn meter now. We're probably not gonna have the damage this way. Not the damage I'm looking for. This could be a big one. Got a lot of prod up, though. It's not enough. That was enough. Your turn meter was high. I don't know if you're going to be able to heal before the end. The question is, can we get anybody before the end? Yeah, see, that's pretty damn nice if we can land this. You've got fairly... This is like the best chance it's going to get, right? You're under 50%. It'd be great to take you. That's so frustrating. Why do you hate me, game? Have I not loved you proper all these years? Through thick and thin. Finish him! Okay. It was all part of the plan. We'll keep this now. Aw, you weren't supposed to do that. Why would you do that? Drat! You have foiled my plan! Stop it. Okay, I'm fine. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to hit him. Both have high turn meter. Get around to another turn of his. Ah, but you see, they forced the consumption. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take the Master Qui-Gon progress. For you, what's it really? So it could be like Slacker, JMK, basically about it. Oh yeah, that's right. We could have done Queen. Maybe Sith Eternal here. C with who? Like C Watt GBA, C Armor GBA, something like that. Just seeing what we can get health-wise straight up. 15% is the best I can get just from stats, so definitely roll with one of my lesser dark side crons, like this. I don't think anything else would matter, yeah. Alright, let's roll it. Save the Jedi. Hey Tass, how's GAT going, says Fabi. It's going. I mean, I would describe us in the making progress section. How's that grab you? Had a couple interesting lessons already. First, Aphra failed me for the first time in forever on Jabba, so that's disappointing. Might be more defensive application of Aphra in the very near future. Especially if I have like a banging support cron for next week. That'd be kind of cool to try. Alright, that was better than it had a right to be. Okay, so the Padme thing was bum. We could use Inquisitorius here. I want to say there was some meat on that. I was very sorely mistaken. Members exact. Yeah. Featured exactly 0 times against that. That's fascinating. Darth Revan. Yeah, man, that was... Yeah, it's an unforgiving customer. Alright, I believe you. Yeah, that damage is just gonna slap us out. That's what it is. Make sure that we have a good plan for the rest of the board. First, has he made any other moves? Okay, he's in doing his Traya fight, but he's made no other moves, it looks like. Okay, so the top is not tested. JMK. Darth Revan, we could force something with Darth Revan. Oh yeah, Bane's a thing too. Well, Bane could surely deal with this now. Where are people using Bane this week? Why key bindings on? I just didn't turn them off. I guess it doesn't bother me. Maybe Night Sisters can work here to at least take Queen out. Maybe. What is that? Like these three? Is that how that works? Or is DACA in the mix? Yeah, with those supports. If I had a support, that would be dope. I don't think I do. Yeah. Dark side level 3 is about the best I could do for you. Padawan Obi-Wan AoE will kill them all. Yeah, and she's the one that's handing out the heal over time. So who gets baned? Something to permakill this seems pretty important. Maybe Slacker here. I'd like to have crew for use with Cere Malicos, so we'll just take some Taunter. Oh, I guess I have the wrong one. Better fix that. There you go. Okay. So, whoever I kill stays dead. So it doesn't matter. Yeah. We're probably gonna have too much to fight in the back, I guess. You being taunted is good. I don't really have a dispel. Who's gonna get slapped to shit is the question. I don't really want you taunting, ever. So, it's all the same to you. Yeah. Okay. Drumfire. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, and as long as we land a killing blow here with Slacker himself, we get around the tank revive. Not that there's any way for him to revive his buddies at this point. Bop. There it is, okay. Bane, I guess, for this. Bonus turn is king. I wish there was a dark barrier. See, that's what I'm thinking. It should work. We would just have to be tough. You would think this should work. I'm gonna give it a shot. That one I want to save. This one is not the one. This one is the one. Sort by armor penetration. Yeah, we could use this one with Cere if I really wanted to. I don't think I do. This one is up for grabs now. To someone else. Alright, we'll roll like this. Okay, pull somebody out. Queen Amidala. Here's hoping. Okay, can't ignore taunt. You gotta respect the rules. Of it. Okay. You're fine, you're fine. We're all fine. Gut says heal up in advance of bad stuff coming through. Save torture. Yep, that was a good one. Put that out. Okay, yeah, the healing immunities. Come on back to me. Alright, you did this. That's a thing. That's a good thing. So now you stay down when you go. Just basic. Your cooldowns return soon, yes? Soon. You still have another revive, so I'm gonna choose to do the heal on GI who needs it more. Yes. Take that. Yep. Stay sick for the finish. Okay. Now you're gone and staying gone. Alright. Alright. Glad we kept him. Okay. Probably would not have worked as a first try. I mean, how'd he do there? What did he put up on me? A 55 he put up on... What did he do that on? I don't know. But he had to back out on Traya, so that's good. That's good. Okay, so he got a 55 on the Tuskens. Alright. I respect it. We're almost through the front wall ourselves. Isn't that nice? I guess it has to be JMK. And we'll see what it is from here. Still Bane. And some stuff. I know, baby. This is with the tank revive? Yeah, it's the super duper tank revive. What am I gonna do with you? So we would have to take the short ult and kill Chrysanthemum like 3 times. Is that what I'm telling myself here? Bane might be interesting. Save JMK for the back. So, high defense, Jabba. Been a while since I had to look up how to fight a Jabba. Star Killer. Bane could do it. So Bane might be able to do it. It's either Bane or JMK. It's who do I want to save. I don't know that JMK can do it, because I don't have mace, first of all. If I had JMK cat mace, I'd feel better, because I could be reducing the max health of Chrysanthemum along the way. So, I don't know how much I like JMK right now, if I'm being perfectly honest. Bane is really hard without his cron and Jabba's new cron. Yeah, well, see, Fabi, Night Sisters we could use to maybe get out Bausch, but then I'd have to deal with Jabba Chrysanthemum, because he's got grip on that level 6, so Plague does not matter to this big boy. Interesting. No, I don't think that would be any better. We could use Scion here, who has a Dispel. That is intriguing. Also has a Respawn. Respawn comes late. Max health damage would get chunked out pretty quickly. Alright, we'll run it like this. Dark Side. Maybe. Who's our available option? We've used Reva and Friends. This is not reserved. It's acceptable. Alright, let's see what you guys got. Stone Age 'em, boys. I'd like to save it for when you do stuff, because it's going to be a minute. Yeah. See, that's a basic. That isn't even the good shit. Alright. I see you. I understand you. I respect what you're about. Jabba wants to use his middle? No? No, not quite. Not quite yet, it would seem. Patience. Alright, there's the middle we've been waiting for. We can get that buff out of the mix. How about it? 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 Step it. I said step it. Yeah. Okay, that's something. The blind. I want to say this is going to happen regardless. But would that not be some shit? Can't be resisted. Yeah. So there's your damage immunity for what's his name. Okay. Getting close to the first munch. Nope, that ain't gonna work either. That was funny. Alright, so that was no good. That means that we pretty much do need to try JMK and see what happens from here. Maybe at this point it would be smart to do Night Sisters, because then at the very least we could get out Bausch, right? Remind me, do people do this with Asajj or with Daka? I forget. Yeah, I think we do need to try it that way. I agree. Because if I have to do it with JMK, then I really want to spend all my time like smiting and killing Chrysanthemum. I really don't want to have to deal with anything else. So, I don't know. Special damage? How's that sound? Special damage? Don't want to burn that. This one's okay to use. Use Asajj for her damage? Yeah, I could see that. I think Daka for safety. Yeah, see, I feel like I've tried Daka before and been disappointed. So we'll run it like this and see how it goes. You don't want to kill Jabba anyway? I don't know about all that, buddy. Hey, don't you dare. Leave Brittany alone. Live it. Okay, so far so bad. Okay, one of these. Okay. Just one of these, I guess. Yes, please kindly... No, shoot the other one. Other one. I said the other one. I really could not have been more clear. You cannot save yourself, so we'll have you go under. Have you slap. That's a good one. Okay, you're back. It's not exactly what I would have preferred. It's not the worst. This. Step it. Leave Brittany alone. Okay. Hey, baby. What's up? Okay. That's encouraging. Miso like it is. Pivot. Okay. My understanding of the technique now is to the auto basic. That's right, big girl. Oh, we did manage to get it back. Yeah, I see how. Oh, well. That's okay. This was the anticipated outcome anyway. Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't really matter. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see. That is a goofy girl. My goodness. All you have to do is explode her. Stop hitting other people, just hit other Talzin. Yes, that one. More bombs, though. You were so close. This close to greatness. That's a good one. Good healthy stack of bombs. So yeah, we have to smite out Chrysanthemum 3 times. They need a chance to end battle and submit to finish out their quality of life changes. It's not a bad idea for when you're trying to time the cooldown. I don't know. Compared to the quality of life of not too far in the recent past, yeah. Alright, submit. We'll take that. That's a good one. Alright. I don't think there's going to be anything cheaper. Yeah, that would be the leader that way. No, I don't think so. I think so. What about Starkiller? Because we're probably going to need JMK for something in the back. Is that worth thinking about? How many drops so far? Oh yeah, definitely enough to pay you guys out. That's for sure. That's a good reminder. So the 4 of you who went for 4 or more, the 6% of you that went for 4 or more, you got paid today. All right, let's see. Here, where's he at on the defense? He's working his way. He's working his way. All right, he hasn't attempted anything else back there. Okay, and then he got Qui-Gon. What did he get Qui-Gon for? 57. Okay, yeah, so probably a successful, like, Nute Jango. Hats off, Focused. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. All right. Nice, you got a 1900, didn't even feel bad about it. You fought one of my guildmates overcasted. Nice, man. Does Bounty Hunter snipe like Fennec, Grief, Mando or so? Snipe maybe Chrysanthemum? Yeah, that could work. But I think with a 300% defense stat on the cron, that's the true limit, right? It's not just about this grit. It's the revival, and this mostly it's about the 300% defense. Yeah, I worry about the Star Killer doing it, if I'm being honest. Oh, my guild leader? Oh, yeah? Nice. Well done, man. But at that point, you don't lose banners, so Jabba cleanup is good for good banners, says Fabi. Yeah, but I was thinking maybe about using bounty hunters. Well, hold on. Yeah, but you're missing what I was saying there, Fabi. Even if we get it down to just Jabba, yeah, okay, now what? It's a 300% defense Jabba. Think Imperial Troopers is gonna do it? I don't think Mon Mothma's gonna do it. What do you think's gonna do it? It's a 300% defense Jabba. There's not a lot of options for that, my friend. Yeah, yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, there's not a lot you do with that, man.
It was real.
We'll take this.
It was bad. It was real bad.
It was real bad. It's true. All right, so I think we have to go through this, gosh, just an awful way. So he didn't Traya the Gungans at first. That's cool. So probably a successful Padme there. Or Leia. Leia could have done it too. Because that's what I use. You're going to get stronger. It's just about moving quickly enough. So we get the first one immediately out of the way ASAP, right? We try and immediately smite you. Now you come back. There's your reset. The rest of this is just Jabba mechanics now. Okay. Oh yeah, that product. Thank God we have Plo Koon, because that product would be insane to deal with out of this. Okay, yeah. So we do have to worry about eventually Jabba eating cat, which is fantastic. Always love that. Okay. Just basic all this off, if you please. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Smite part 2. This is reset, but it's not going to work quite like that, is it? Okay, so that's the second one. Let's have the defense. Trade back before we do the next application. Do this. Ooh, she's just about to... Yeah. I'd rather reset right there. That's a good move. I like that move. Do this. Okay. Very nice. Swap. I think swap. For another bit of charge. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Kill it. Kill it. Live it. Alright. So it was nice not having to deal with Bausch. Now that we have gotten through the front wall, let's see what we got to deal with here. Alright. Yeah, so there's Rey, there's, yeah, Leia. Alright, well, let's see how this is going to go. Oh, he's got the base up in this with the damage reduction. Nice stats on this. Okay, so GG STAP, yeah? GG STAP B1. Armor penetration? Not this one. This one? Sure, I don't care. That's fine. It's a GL matchup, premium matchup. Yeah. I do want to try this one. Okay. Now we don't have B2, which means that I am going to have to more or less cut through you. Which is true, but I can live with that. You have target lock, so keep on with it. I don't care. Yeah, alright. I should care, probably. Okay. Sweet then. Nice. Okay. Almost there. Stay on target. Get him. You. Step that. Step it. Hey, who said you could do that? Honestly, stop it, the both of you. Hurts my feelings. Damn it. So maybe B2? Maybe B2. Ooh, that was a serious hit. We almost had her there. We almost smacked the shit out of her there. Alright, we'll take the damage in on her. Figure out something, maybe. We'll do Cere Malicos here, because this was part of the script. Cere Malicos. I guess crew is great. Big armor penetration, and go. Don't think STAP works. Yeah. I didn't like it. I think I would have liked my odds better with B2, honestly. B1 felt kind of like a lump. B2 would have let me get in on Leia pretty much from the beginning. So I think there's merit in that. Alright. Shooba-dooba. Ooh. Boy, that's bad news, isn't it? So, the idea was I was gonna, like, stun her on his first turn. So we lost Malicos before the first turn on Nest. Alright, let's take a look more at the stats on that. I think this is probably the end of the match, realistically, but let's see. Okay, max health. Oh, yeah. With all of the, isn't there even more expose? Yeah, whenever she attacks out of turn, there's expose. So we had stacking expose, and the application of the expose itself was doing max health damage. Yeah, man, that was something. So really, Rey and Swallow didn't even do shit. That was all Nest. That was just Nest. Let's see how Nest is set up. Is it anything unconventional? No, it looks like a pretty standard tenacity setup. Pretty high. That looks like the crit damage is from the datacron. Pretty strong offense, I'd say. So a good, strong base offense. Let's take a look. Okay, so offense secondary, really? Okay. Oh, okay, this is a little unusual. The health makes sense. So a really high basis of offense means that that ramping is crazy immediately, right? So I think if you could do this with a crit damage triangle, that would be best. Interesting. Yeah, that's something worth considering. That was fun. Fun fights that I want to try. Well, let's see if we can get through top for sure. I guess I had this cute idea about bounty hunters, didn't I? Gaining turn meter stuns you. I think the counter was something like this. It was Bossk, Dadbot, and Mando. Something like that. Ideally, we would want protection. 2 dark side characters, 1 light. Don't want that. Dark side tank revive might be neat. I actually have a boss cron, but it's on defense because it's gonna do probably more there. The potency I don't much care about. Okay. Let's see here. The post is interesting. Definitely don't want to do that. So strictly speaking, this is the best one to take. Alright, let's run with it. I want to see if it works. Okay. Shields up. Step it. Right. You call him. Okay. Still just basic. Ow. 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 Okay. It would push more turn meter, but it's only 1 hit. So just basic, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna be tough seeing you get another turn. Yeah, you do circle a lot, that's true. 60%, almost there, stay on target. Now if we do third, we gain a bunch of prop back, right? That was kind of the idea. Okay, you're almost dead. So maybe you do want to do something of use. Okay. Okay. It's almost like something good, but not. Stop it. Alright. 1, 2. Alright, you're popped, but you're stunned. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing. Alright, you got 24 stacks of dot. I think that's the end for you, buddy. Alright, so that still isn't very good. And if it is going to be good at all, yeah. I remember it in the distance working. Long time ago. How about you? What am I going to do with you? There's not much cleanse here. Ooh, yeah, man. I could do like... I've got a couple really cool ideas. Okay. Maybe Wampa. Let's try Wampa here. Limitations of Wampa. She's an attacker. Don't really have any great attacker crowns left. We'll use this one. That nest cron is dope. I've got one of those, so I'll try that. Okay, don't kill me immediately, please. You said you wouldn't. Stop. Okay. Alright, so let's see if this taunt thing makes it Wampa proof. We at least were allowed to start, which is usually enough if it's going to win at all. Her having that Retribution's banging. Yeah, so the Retribution's good. I think Riposte is the 6 on the cron, right? So this is actually a really nice... No. Okay, so there... So, where is that? Where did the Retribution come from? Is that from Scout? Because that was potent. I liked that. There. Trench. You would want to believe that CLS would still be a good one, right? Let's give it a shot. Alright, I'm gonna take in the biggest, baddest one I got. Because I want to see if I can get the bot down quickly. Okay, so we got through about most of Watt's protection bar. It seems like a good place to start, right? Right? We wouldn't remove any protection this way. We would remove the tactical gene, or the stick buff, but we're not removing an turn meter. Okay, so this is a good one. Okay, I like how that shook out. Ideally, we would get it down to just him, so... Okay, then. Alright, that works at least. Love the back-to-back turns. Fun stuff. Love it. Right. Holy crap. Alright. Woo! We can still one-shot something. So we do have Star Killer. Star Killer might be an effective answer to that. Yeah, I definitely need more attacker crons. I gotta see if I can pick more of those up before the end of this first conquest. It's unfortunate. Okay, we want you to be under, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Okay, fair. Game's like, we'll just lag. Okay, good. Good stuff. Set that a little later. We won't be able to do anything with this. Stop that now. Okay. Little profit and that. Dispel all this. Nice moves. Nice moves. Stay on target. Step it. Okay. Drop the hammer. Good. And now we get a second drop. Why do we get a second drop? That was a Gungan cron. That's a bug. I heard that there was I heard that that's an effect with, like, maybe an unintended consequence or a bug with the attacker set 16, but this was a Gungan cron. Like a light side Gungan cron. Very interesting stuff. Yeah, there's a shock. Serious, bro? Just land the frickin' thing. Thank you. Calm down with all that. Specifically you. Okay. Now you die. If you would not mind doing that quickly. You really were not supposed to do that. And I obviously remembered that that was going to happen. And stuff. It was all part of the strategery. Okay. This set looks like it's going to be a lot of fun for threes. I don't feel like I needed Malgus today. I feel like Traya would have been good to have and Gas would have been good to have from defense. What are people doing to fight this Saw thing? I guess BKM is what jumps out to me. BKM sounds like it could deal with it. They want to eat up debuffs and you get a revive off rip, so I want to think there's meat on them bones. Offense-wise, offense would maximize burst damage. Yeah, that's probably about the best we can do. Did you find the Starkiller pull the ship twice bug with the attacker datacron? No, Desecron, that's what I'm saying. I'd heard about that with the attacker one. I just had it happen with, I could pull down the ship twice. This is with a Gungan cron. It's set 15. So it doesn't seem like it has anything to do with that. It's just Starkiller's bugged right now. I don't know why. What is the Saw cron? It's the Nightmare cron. Yeah. Let's try it. Yeah, it was exactly like that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Kyle's about to pop off. Do it! Do it! Now, fortunately, I believe in us, and I believe that... That's good. Ooh, that was good. Ooh, that was good. We got buff immunity, so I don't want to do the third. We'll get this down. Smack. Ooh, almost. Almost. Almost heroic. We were this close to greatness. Eventually, I believe that BKM will be able to take one special this whole game. That's the world I want to believe in. Okay, so we could dispel you here, and then what? You could mass in. You're gonna mass in anyway. So who do we really need to dispel? I mean, I could call you. Stun target enemy. The stun target enemy is actually pretty clutch. Okay, never mind. You know, you could also just kick the shit out of the guy. This is we accept this. Yeah.
No.
Kill him? No. Yes, almost. Okay, this is good. He's a very good.
No.
Bye-bye. Alright. So at least that works correctly. The way I hoped it would. These two, yeah, I don't know. I might get jammed. How's he doing up here? He's doing fine. He's gonna get through all this. So, what did he save GL-wise? He's got 3 GLs down. Yeah, same as I do, but he has the Leia down, which I like. I like the Leia down. The Leia down was pretty nice. This is kind of neat. This triple attacker thing, I want to think about this. Wow. This sounds horrific. I can see why people will be setting this season. I'm glad to see Sana maybe getting a little love, though. Wow, the double tank Finn Zori. I like that too. Man. Okay, Dash Queel Vandor. Dash Queel Vandor, really? Okay. Grit. Alright, he got back to fleet. We'll probably be able to clear that. We'll see. How do I want to deal with these two? I want to say, long ago, Nute Django B1 used to be a thing. But they're going to have prod up on Dot, so no bueno. Doesn't the prod up on Dots kill the, doesn't that kill the hope counter? Death mark. We could do the death marks. The revival could be prevented, right? So her revive can be prevented. So we'll just do Darth Revan here then. Nice. Doesn't really matter cron-wise, I imagine, at this point. Prod up would be cool. Grit is meaningless to him. This prod up's okay. Rogue One worked versus you versus Iden, even with her datacron. That's kind of cool to know. Where's that? Yeah, that's the droid we were looking for. All right. Okay. Now, what am I gonna do with you? So it would be something like a Nute Django to try and get out the big man. It's pretty hard to do, though. So I think we do Jin Bays. Sword offense. Take this one. It's fine. It's not the best, but we'll see what we can get off of this. So we'll dispel, make sure we have this, and then nuke. Yeah, DRBSF and Malik works for separate uses, but I'm really just trying to get through the top and do fleet. I know I'm not going to be able to clear that back, so that's just a lost cause today. Not worried about it. Just basic. Lock you down where we can. Now you start doing all that shit. We would keep this. Just basic. Okay, I see you. Thank you for that. See you. Sweep all these buffs. Okay. It's all good. I'm fine. You're fine. We're all fine. How are you? We could dispel. Also make sure that's up. Cass, what's your review on Acolyte? Let me talk about that after this fight, because I can give you my take. If you guys don't like spoilers about the Acolyte, you won't like what I have to say. I will say that up front. I could have maybe saved that. Doesn't really matter much. Okay, so you did just dispel me there. I do want to sweep all this stuff. We're getting close to hope. This is going to hope us. Okay, so we don't want to do that yet. I'll wait. Just a moment. Stay on target. Save this revival. / turn meter pass. Stop that. Okay. We mass in here. Okay. Okay. Oh, we don't have it. Okay, so we do the dispel here like that. And this is it. Okay. Not strictly the worst outcome. Well, if you're not going to be taunting a minute, I'm so into that. Alright, well, I had hopes. It's fine. Come on now. That was a big heal. Stop healing, damn it. Real shame we didn't get that Tusken, because I thought I had that lined up just right for that. Real shame. Yeah, we'll submit it. We'll take it still. Now we'll take the Nute. So, Nute, Django, who? E2? Armor penetration. It's fine. Might as well be that. See how that goes. Yeah, so about the Acolyte. First, the show feels like they made it with the idea of getting a season 2 in mind, which I think is incredibly scummy. I'm not a big fan of that. Here, we'll make sure that that spreads out from there. He's already dotted up. We could go for the max health reduction into that. Then his first dispel. Okay. Now you're down like that. That's true. That's true. I don't have you set up that way. That is my bad. You got me dead to rights on that one, bud. Alright, so did we do the big rocket here or just go for the double tap? Double tap seems smart, right? Yeah, that was smart. Alright. So we're never gonna have to deal with that shit. Again. Dispel. Smack the shit out of it. I mean the unqualified shit out of it. You go get him now. Womp womp, womp womp. Yeah, well now you're gonna come back. How goes the battle? It goes, just barely, Arsenal. I don't think we're gonna clear. I think our opponent's got us this time, so that's gonna be the case. But fun stuff was learned. We definitely got some lessons out of this. Not too mad. Nice. Alright. Just beat Taro. Nice, man. You're in my bracket, right? So yeah, I think you get Michael here, right? Yeah, I mean, Cere Malicos, here's what's funny. This nest, with, I think there's no particular emphasis on speed, did enough attacks where it was, Rey did, I want to say, a Lifeblood once. I don't think Ben got to take a move. And before any of my guys got to move, no, that's not true. I think Malicos got one turn to throw rocks and stuff like that. But pretty much, like, Nest took a bunch of turns and then by herself took Malicos from completely full to out of the game. So just annihilation. It was amazing. Michael's your nemesis? Oh, yeah? Yeah, I hadn't fought Michael in a while, so it was fun. It was fun. I hadn't seen him in a minute. You're going to have a good time, too, because he went hard on these datacrons, man. He's got some dope-ass datacrons in here. But there's a bunch of stuff in here. GG STAP wasn't great, although I think if I had to do this again, I think I'd use B2 instead of B1. I didn't really care for B1 in there. I think there's a good chance that I could have done this, because I had to spend a lot of time sawing through bays, and if I was just allowed to hit Leia off rip, I think GG STAP is still going to work. So I'm going to try that again next time, probably using V2. Dash Queel, I don't know. We'll come back to that. Let's go ahead and do fleets real quick and see how fleet goes. Alright, he did finish up the whole ground. Yeah, so he's got a full clear on the board, so... Yeah, very well played, Michael, and great crons. What did he have? I don't even think his Leia won. He had, what was it, the tank damage reduction? Is that what he had? Yeah, that's actually... It's okay. The stats were nice, though. The stats were really nice. I'm going to fight a couple more of these horror shows, but let's go ahead and belt out fleet. Let's see here. Let's go get him. No, it looks like he was clean on fleet too, so we didn't snag him up there at all. It's a shame. What a shame, what a shame. This is the weakest I'm ever going to be, though, is week 1 of a new set, because I don't go hard on datacron, so... Gotta be willing to take our lumps. We're still going to be on time. Okay, good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the dazes are just ruinous. Yeah, see, we're stuck hitting the wrong people. That is ruinous. Yeah, that's bad. Got bad RNG there. Look at all that. Alright, well, at least we're getting freed up. He said, just before getting immediately stunned again. Yeah, the way that the sequence of all this broke down with the dazes that they got was crazy. And we got a ship. Yeah, man, see? It took way too long, and we couldn't get down the SAS. That's a nightmare. I don't think in all the time I've been running this counter, this particular outcome's ever happened to me. I've lost because of Iden getting stunned, but this might be the only time I lost because Iden didn't get stunned. So that was incredible. No, you just got unlucky. There's really nothing you can do differently about that. Alright, well, that's fun. That is... Negotiator, Profundity. I don't think... Is there a way still to Profundity this? Sorry about the match. Not gonna lie, I don't want to face you either. Don't worry about it, man. It's like I said, this is always the toughest it's gonna be for me. Is the first week of a new setting in 3 versus 3. Is there something worth trying there? Well, I guess we could practice this. I want to say it's usually just this and just this. We'll take along the Y-Wing just in case. Alright, let's see how much I remember of this one. Marauder never disappoints you? Wait a minute. Marauder never disappoints you versus Levy? Hold on. Is that a mistype, Kolgot? You're saying you're... Wait, you're saying you're using Negotiator against Leviathan? Talk to me about that. Because if that's a real thing, I'll try that here. My goose is cooked anyway, so let's have at it. By the way, Michael, if you're out there, great game. I think I just saw you finish with a 2017. Hell of a score. You do use that in Grand Arena. Talk to me. Talk to me about that. Talk to me about that. Because I don't have to do this here. If Negotiator can fight Leviathan, I would be 100% game to try that. So that means I should try something really offbeat for you. Empire is usually very bad against Malevolence. Don't I have my own Malevolence? No, I have it on defense? Oh, no, I have my own Malevolence. There it is. So, how do we want to do that then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Yeah, I think so. Somebody to cleanse us off. Who's a group cleanse that I'm not otherwise needing? Plo Koon, probably gonna need that. Group cleanse, don't think we've got somebody else to fill that bill. Let's just do this though. I haven't done this in a while. Mike, hey man, good to see you, man. Yeah, how long's it been since the last time we squared up, Mike? Well done though. I think I saved this. Yeah. Well, we could save that Dispel. Dispel might be nice. Okay. Coin toss wars, go. Okay. UV stun. Alright, that's kind of nice. No crit immunity for him. Okay. Not as nice, I must say. Not terribly impressed with that. Sure. Refresh that. Okay. So now, with buff immunity, can't target anyone else. Long ago, and you've got me that time. I believe you, yeah. I mean, it feels like it's been a long time. So yeah, very well done. I mean, you are raring to go for this set, buddy. Well prepared is what I would describe you. So, good luck to Arsenal there for the round 3, man. See if we can't take out Spider. Yeah, we missed with the first attack. You really can't beat that. That's just fantastic. Okay, that's good. Okay. 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 You're the real one? Yeah, you're the real one. Okay, I win. Klogat, I am dying to hear more about how this works. Most of the time it's a 2-shot, but it works only sometimes in Fleet Arena. Okay. Alright, that sounds more like it meets expectations. If I could hoop deep my way out of this, isn't there still a way to do this with Finalizer? It's been a month of Sundays since I've done this. You figure, what, you're losing How in the hell does that go? I'll have to look that up. Finalizer. 40% win rate. 46. What's that look like? Special forces up front. 55. 55 like this. Okay. 55%. Oh. So this is butts. Thought you should know. Okay, so this is for cleanup. There's a 77. Bullshit, I don't believe you. That's I don't believe you. You son of a bitch. Show me this in something that's a little more real. Okay. They're all using special forces. It's only one different. You feel like you might need that. Ahsoka, Anakin, Marauders starting. Okay, Y-Wing is first reinforcement. Dispel the bomber with Ahsoka. Mass swarm on Dagger or Fighter, depending on who is there. Hide Anakin with Marauder and try to win. Immunity on Padme. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, Klogat, we might give that a shot. What was that last ship that folks had in here? Gauntlet, somewhere using. Sarge is a backup tank. I kind of like that. That's smart. Auxiliary tank. All right, so roll the bones, I guess. All right, you there. So we know that this isn't going to be a big hit because you don't have advantage. Okay. Okay, so basically Profundity so far. Okay. I'm good. I'm good. Lisa like it is. Ho 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 ho. So we want to keep the dispel, yeah? Calling you. Keep the dispel around. So you want your turn meter to be really, really, really high. So we want to push your turn meter back around. You come in. Now you're high enough. Haha! Hello there. Okay. I want to say this should work. Yep. And then you're going to get yourself a dispel. Soon. Somebody's gonna get the dispel soon. That's about to push out. How do you want to do this? Do it like that. Okay. So another push. This is gonna cleanse. Yeah, okay, that's all on time. Which means that you should be around for one more dispel, right there, lock right there. This might be a good time to hit you. Not the worst. Who's next? Probably you. Yeah. Stick to the script. Dispel you. Yeah. Let's go for that. Could have gotten the stun. Would have preferred that. Trade off. Evasion down. Kapow. You'd be surprised if you can remember. Dispel. Look at that. Like a song. You can't beat that with a stick. Alright. That's a good one. It's got to be more than a year since I've used that in Grand Arena. That's the killing blow. Yeah. Dig that. Dig that. Banners are shit, but now I've got 2 fleets to throw at this mess. Alright, so Galactic Republic. You said it was like this, then I guess there's no harm in taking these. Y-Wing is first reinforcement. Alright, let's give it a shot. Okay, he said dispel the bomber. Mass swarm on dagger or fighter depending on who is there. So the mass won't be there, and if I hit anybody else, it's gonna taunt, right? So do I want to hit this ship? Maybe just hide Anakin. Okay, so we don't cause... Come the fuck on. Where's the mass assist I was promised? There. Okay, so there's your mass assist you were talking about. So we get him out of the way this way. Right? That's what you're talking about. Isolate goes in. We could do this to shake off buffs. He said bring in the tank first, so we'll do that. We'll use that. We dispel this. Okay. CI's off. Okay. I'm gonna start doing AoE damage as much as I can. Anakin yet lives. Glorious. Glorious. There's the buff immunity. Alright, so that's the end of our reinforcing days. So Plo Koon can come in for the dispel. For the brave endeavor. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. I feel like we want to finish this, right? Even though we could hit something else, we should not. Yeah, this is butts. We don't get to call in again. Okay, so it looks like we're maybe going to get the tank here before the coming of the end. Yeah. Come on, Ahsoka, I believe in you-ish. Okay. Okay. Boy, does that guy heal a lot. So here's the deal. You won't get to pull him up, so it'll just free him of the days. It's kind of a waste. We could go for the bombs. The mass assist isn't going to do a ton. Probably more than the bombs, though, because at least you'll get the Marauder attacking. See, he slaps pretty damn good. And then one more basic. Okay, tough to be mad at that. So we have a way through. Boy, did we just slap the shit out of you. But you won't do that again. Okay, so no benefit from that. We could go with the bombs here. Yeah, if we call in another reinforcement, they just go away. So, alright, that's fine. I think that's a heal, right? A heal for them. Not bad, man. Not bad. I'm not mad at it at all. Wow. Do it real big. Stop it. Stop stunning me. I have to insist. Okay. Okay. You're taking away all of my bonus turns. Is that it? Okay. So how about it? You get your bonus turn now, huh? I love this ship. Long term, all three of these pilots are going to want to be Relic 9. Okay, so that's pretty cool as far as a two-shot goes. Now, I feel like I've got great odds going in here with Profundity. So let's have at it. Thanks, though. I appreciate that, Klogot. I was like, whatever. I'm probably not clearing fleet then today either. But you did provide an out, so I'll take that, man. Shout out to Klogot. It's like I say, you either win or you learn, and I go and learn today. Oh, yes. So you're going to just stealth people if I don't kill you. It's deceptive. You don't really want to go after that ship first, but him being able to cloak folks and make life hard for you. Yeah. I will go ahead and do it like this, yes. Up. Give me that assist call. Nope. I can send a video of me getting a win in this battle in the Discord if you want. Absolutely, man. Yeah. Yeah. It really depends on how reliable it is. Because the only reason it was really clutch today is because I really wasn't having a better option otherwise. So probably would not end up getting used a ton, but getting used at all is enough. We'll do this. Assist call. Yeah, meets expectations. Digging the days. Everybody gets a days. Alright, we cleared fleets. Strategery. Wow, it might be the only time I've ever two-shot a Leviathan. Very loud. Alright, who to fight? This Han thing. So who's super fast here? Yes, I like this idea. GKL, Shock, I guess old Ben. Try this. 40-50% win rate, but it's always a really easy two-shot. I hear you. Okay. now we should be able to abuse them. So they're really fast, right? Get to exploit that a little bit. Go ahead and give you the... I should have hit him. Dispel you. You look weaker, actually. Kind of nice. Taunt up. Don't need to do the heal, so I won't. We'll take out the sides then. Stick to the script, don't use the third till we need to. Yeah, so there's a lot of healing there. Alright, fair. If we don't do the attacks out of turn with JKL, it's not going to be a lot of damage. Spell like this. Stun, come around. It was a heal of some kind. That's not good. So this might be something I put back on defense in the near future. Oh, there. Now we're starting to puncture. Starting. Oh, yeah. Almost there. Almost. Finish him! I have to insist on the finish him portion of the show, if you don't mind. Kill his ass! Kill the entirety of his ass. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. Probably put this on auto sooner than later. Oh, you bastard. Chop him down, boys. Do you take viewer submissions for the finish him? I don't understand what you mean. I gotta watch this, though. Finish him. Come on now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, keep it moving. Okay. Keep that offense up. Okay. 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 Almost there. Got him. Alright, you. It's just you and me and a guy that does true damage to tanks. Got him. Wow. Month of Sunday since I used that. Alright, that was a good one. That was fun. What else we got? I guess JML could try to clean up that Leia. There's something to that, I'm sure. This one. I don't know. Is that like Iden? Don't have much left. This'll work. Okay, so there's going to be a big pow right after this, so we would want to open like this. Ideally, we don't die immediately. Then we would dispel right after Dash does his shit. So I still need to hold up. Hold up. Just hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. We missed hitting him, so that's always fun. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. I'm sure we'll be fine. Right? 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 Stop it. Stop it. Okay. You there. We gotta get him, Range. It's just you and me. Give him the braps. Alright. Alright. The braps are secure. Deliver the braps. Oh my god, the double dot. Did you see that? What in the fuck is this? You dodged me twice, you prick. How dare you? Oh, he just dodged again. What is this dodge chance? There's not even dodge on the set. The guy dodged me like 4 times in the same fight. Eat my ass. Oh, that's funny.
It was real. It was bad.
It was terrible.
It was real bad.
I wouldn't recommend the experience, my man. Would not recommend it. We could just cheese this back, right? Dash, scoundrel it out into Vandor and L3. Something like that. Now I feel like a racist because all the Wookiees look the same. I swear to God, it's not intentional, Wookiees. Nope, that's not the same one. I swear I know which one is which. I do. I do. I do. This will have to do. Okay. Okay. Seems real. Seems fair. Okay. Cool. Fine. Just fucking destroy me. Just fucking destroy me. Thank you. Okay. So far so good. Alright, ideally it would still be you that dies, so brap this one. Okay, okay, okay. Alright. Reveal thyself. Hi. Step it. Stun or triple brap? Triple brap. Alright. Do that. You are not going to counterattack me in a way that I'm worried about. Unlike Han. Who's probably full of serious pain. Ow. Stop it. Okay, you. Be stunned now. Alright, or be dead. Dead is a reasonable alternative. Okay, that's fine. Okay. It's fun. It's fun. Now you. Imperial Troopers? With just absolute garbanzo beans crons. Yes. Is this the cooldown pull I'm looking for? I don't know. I don't know. We can check. How few are the options? How precious and few? Okay, cooldowns are low. Starts on basic, basic, basic. No forfeit, withdraw from that. Okay, so they're gonna stun. That's bad. Yeah, there's definitely risk here. Okay. Take the armor penetration. Roll the dice. I'll see you in hell. Okay, okay. Yes, you will see me in hell. Promptly. Okay, set it. So we don't get to do any type of backslap. If I hit you, aren't you gonna stun me and shit? think the answer is yes. Doink. Doink, 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 doink. Okay, so it's land of a billion doinks. So that wouldn't work. Jedi. Jedi. Bounty hunters. Bad Batch? Maybe. Hunter, Echo, Tech, Light Side. Why the hell not? Throw it in. Okay, step that. Alright, that's good. Miso like it is. Huh? This would be a turn meter swap. If I swap it... So you're gonna just smack my shit. Swap it over to you, we could have a good shot at killing this one. Let's see what happens if I play it like this. Okay. It's not the worst. The resist is not my fave. You punish my attack out of turn. And you kill him. Okay. So, good, good, good. Alright, we'll just throw Jedi at it then. No protection left, I think. Oh, 68 randomly. Never mind. Carry on. I think this is a grit, right? Yeah, so grit JML should be silly. Terrible choice, by the way. Would never opt into this. So he's going to backslap us, right? Yes. So doesn't that mean that I would prefer to push you out so that I might mark you? Because if we can kill you, then everything is going to be fine, right? Shields up. Nice toss. We could toss this back. We could also just use this to motivate his ultimate. You cannot have your shit disrupted this way. We can gain turn meter for the crew this way. Okay. Okay. Nice. Nice move. Okay. So far, not bad. Set her back up with the days, like so. Though the cooldowns cannot be manipulated. Ooh, stagger's nice. That's a good one. Swap back around to you. Push into you, into Mark. Okay. No, I like this. So in the end, we were able to struggle bus our way through, and it's like I'm really 1 GL short, right? This is something I'm not going to be able to do anything with. Trying to think if there's any game I might pull on it. Nah, I don't think so. I have a couple really cool ideas for defense teams next round that wouldn't really cost me anything to set, so good stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and review this, okay? So again, if you're showing up late, you know, again, hats off to Michael, well done. Appreciate you clearing the front zone before I went live. Always a gentleman. So good luck in your next round versus Arsenal. That should be a fun one. Are you guys streaming that on any Discord or anything somewhere? Because if I have like an Erodium round 3, I wouldn't mind featuring a good fight, I guess. You know? I don't know, something to think about. Anyway, as far as how my defense performed, Michael cleared some of it before I went live, and I did cover that at the start of the stream. but he more or less pieced this apart over the rest of the wall. I don't think he dropped a single fight, so very well done. 2017 is a screaming score. For myself, let's talk about bottom front. Against, where is this? Where did I write this down? Yeah, so against Nas, went in with Leia and got it done for something like 53. Against Jabba, Chrysanthemum, and Bausch, the long time run of Aphra is over. This is, even though it's not a level 9, this is like a 300% defense datacron on that Jabba. So that's nasty. That's also grit and tank revive on that cron. So Night Sisters, we're not going to be able to reduce it just to Jabba, right? We ended up needing Night Sisters to get it down to just that, and then we went in with J&K finally to clean it up. But we tried a couple things and they didn't work so hot. Against the DTMG Scout Gideon, I just went in with Slacker. So he had the Dark Side tank revive and shit, and I don't really want to deal with all that. I needed some way to have people not come back. So we decided to go with that. Slacker took it out, I want to say 50-something. I forget. Traya, Nihilus, and Savage, we went in with C, GBA, and Armor. And yeah, survived with a couple of characters. Low 50s on that one. Queen Amidala, Padawan Obi-Wan, and Master Qui-Gon. I remembered somebody doing like a Padme cron against this. No, I think I was doing JMK last season with Mace. So I think it's Padme for Nas is what I should have done. Probably could have done that. And yeah, then we used Inquisitors to clean it up. That was pretty smooth. You know, we managed to keep our foresight around so that we mostly were able to avoid the AoEs from Padawan Obi-Wan. So got that on the second go. Got Master Qui-Gon out on the first go. This is where everything came to a fairly screeching halt. So against Leia, what was it that I did first? We did GG STAP, but I think, you know, you take along B1 for durability, but she had Baze on the team with damage reduction. And the amount of time it took for us to get through Baze was really prohibitive. I would have much preferred having B2 dispel Baze, ignore Baze, just go all in on Leia. Now, the healing wasn't insignificant from B1, so that's a trade-off. I'll have to think about that in the future. But I noticed he didn't have GG of his own on defense, so I think he found a productive use for it offensively. Okay, against Leia, yeah, man, Cere Malicos. God, what a mess that was. So, basically, Malicos got to throw rocks, and that was kind of the end of the fight. Crew didn't even get to take a first turn before Malicos was dead. The master plan, if I'm being honest with you, I was planning on stunning Ben with his middle. If I could do it all over again, and if he actually had gotten the turn, probably should have stunned Nest, because Nest just annihilated Malicos before he got around to that second turn. So many applications of Expose getting built up and then triggered with the max health damage, level 3. It was quite a lot. So that was very spicy. Not like some offense built into what's otherwise a pretty regular tenacity set on that Nest. Just a higher than average amount of offense because of the offense primary on the triangle and the cross. Still, pretty cool. I liked it. It's a good setup. Triple attacker on that team, so I dig it. Alright, that Finn Zori team took out with JKL, Old Ben, and Shock T. So he has a tank cron on this as well, and that's OG Poe, not Resistance Hero Poe, right? So we went in with double tanks and Zori. Using JKL with that true damage against tanks was fun. So that still worked. I want to say that I used Dash, Vandor L3 here to take out the Sana team. Yeah. I think I used Iden for Dash. And then, yeah, we just put in a few more attempts there on Leia. Finally got her down with JML. So I was just one GL short on attack, something like that. Alright, Saw, Cere. Yeah, I don't have my own support cron to devote to this, so this would have been on defense for me for sure. But that one, what was it that I used for that? DR, I want to say? Something like that. Trench, Nute, and Watt. That was a good one. I want to say that was CLS Chewie Han against the Tuskens. Yeah, so I remember distantly doing bounty hunters against that, and I'm pleased to inform you that that shit ain't work. Alright, we tried. We did manage to get to contract, but we were stunned at the worst possible times because of turn meter gains. So, yeah, not great. Wouldn't recommend it. Managed to get out... Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we used Rogue One to get all the way up to Hope. We took out Tusken Warrior with the Hope. The main raiders survived. And then what did we do to finish the job? Oh yeah, Nute Django B2. We were able to dispel the Produps and more or less expeditiously take out the sides, I want to say. I think that's how we finally did that, yeah. Yeah, that was fun. Something like that. Alright, yes, this Kelleran, GK, and Xeris. That was Starkiller, I believe, which is where we discovered something. I've heard of this Starkiller bug where if you're using a set 16 attacker cron where you get that extra attack, some people have found that when he's getting his ship pulled down, that right after it, they're prompted to do it again. They could do it again. I saw the same, but I had a set 15 cron on. So this is actually just a Starkiller bug that they up and created somehow. I don't know what's up with that. Alright, and then his Iden. Range and scout. So he has the offense up and defense penetration level 6. I want to say the turn meter level 3 and the Iden level 9. And yeah, that was enough offense to take down Wampa. So Wampa wasn't good. I don't have a Wampa cron either, so it might be a very different story with Wampa cron. Didn't even have a prod up cron to afford her actually, so that was about as hoopty as it was going to get. And, yeah. So, what do? We backed out of that, and then... Yeah, we used DR BSF Malik, so we were just able to force the Death Mark, which completely negates that whole revival from the Iden level 9. Using DR BSF Malik altogether did not feel necessary. I will say that. Could have gotten away with that, but it got it done just fine on that second go. And now, in fleets... This is actually an interesting tale. So we used Malevolence to mirror this down, and that was, you know, like 64 banners. Terrible. Leviathan, I have to tell you guys, this is the very first time I think I've ever had it where Iden didn't get stunned, but we still lost this fight. That is the worst RNG I think I've ever seen. And we got exactly... 0 ships out, I want to say. It was like a complete failure. Went back in with Galactic Republic Negotiator. This is thanks to Klogot here. We were able to take out a couple 3 ships. We actually got down the Bomber, the Spy, and I want to say the Dagger, something like that. So it was like Mark 6 and Fury and Scimitar on that 3rd attempt, which Profundity was able to handle just fine. So... really interesting, because then I had to clear the triple attacker. I had to go reach into the old ways, and we went way on back for that Finalizer counter. I swear it has been more than a year since I've looked at doing that Finalizer counter, so I had a good time with that. Alright, for sure, you know, I would have lost just on banners alone, drops galore trying things out, but I wanted to set a fairly difficult defense, and as is usual in 3 vs 3, if you're setting a strong defense, you run the risk of having not enough tools or not the right tools for attack, but that's okay. The odds were against me on this one, and nevertheless, congratulations to our opponent, and we'll see what I end up with here for round 3. Only 7 minutes, actually, till the end of the round. But, who does that mean I'm going to get? Does it mean I got Taro? I think that's what that means. I think I get Taro. Well, it's been a long time since I fought Taro, so I do get a legitimate match for round 3 at least. Alright, dig that. Alright, so let's get ready to close out and raid out to somebody. Alright, so we already handled the prediction and everything. So, if you want to be in touch, the place to do it is my Discord. There's the link. I'll let you know when I go live, when my content comes out. You can join the servers. Give yourself the flag to get my YouTube pings and stuff if you want to stay in the know. Speaking of my YouTube, if you want to catch previous episodes of my stream here, uploaded in full with chapters added for easy browsing, you can check that out. My GAC podcast, Plotting and Scheming, that I mentioned earlier on in the stream, that's also on YouTube. I also have that on Spotify, YouTube podcast. I checked into Apple Podcasts. Guys, they want too much from me. Like, they want me to create an Apple ID. Okay, fine. Okay, well, to validate your Apple ID, you'll have to attach a credit card. Less fine. Okay, well, now after you attach the credit card, you have to do some other shit. I forgot. There was like a bunch of extra steps, and that's just all aside from link. All of this is just trying to link an RSS feed to Apple Podcasts, and they want you to like register and bind yourself into their ecosystem. And it's like, guys, I'd love to have the podcast up there for you, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. They want me to jump through some hoops that I think are onerous and unnecessary. So anyway, that podcast is out there, where we break down on a weekly format, you know, the meta matchups of the week, our favorite attack and defense. Let's see, what else is there? Any other lessons we think are worth giving to you, and of course, you know, what our takeaways are. Naturally, I also have the datacron set videos for the outgoing set 15, but also for the new set 16. I make those with Aesop Rock, one of the very finest players in the world. Always a pleasure making those with him, so check that out. And I also have my mod guide series. I started that up a couple months ago. You guys are eating it up. You love it. I'm glad you do. I'm actually thinking about which faction to start next here, so get at me if you have suggestions, recommendations, requests. But those are all there, and I'm glad you guys like that. Last but never least, if you want to support me, you like the cut of my jib, you'll have to check out my Patreon. Let's go ahead and spam that now. So check out patreon.com/Tassinix for any upwardly mobile GAC player. There's something there of interest to you. At the $5 tier, you join VIP access, get access to a dedicated, chat and voice where you usually find me hanging out on my Discord. Early access to Plotting and Scheming and my datacron set videos. It's usually about 3 to 4 days of early access, depending on when we actually get to recording it. And I really appreciate the support, guys. Thank you so much to all of you who join up at this tier. Andrew, White Wolf, Sam Vines, Jobin4527, Stark Strategy Gamer, Rays Malvis, Brock Thudsteel, Renee Bebe, Deadpool Cow28, Johnny B. Ottawa, JJ's Productions Twitch, Sweens14, Darth QPPMG, and Arch. Alright, stepping up to the VIP Access Plus tier. That's the $10 tier where you get the bundle patron access to myself and to OmegaBot. So if you like that detailed scouting report I did on my opponent at the start of the stream, that is OmegaBot Patreon, where you get a really powerful at-a-glance view of your opponent's offensive and defensive tendencies. The Patreon feature specifically lets you pull more than just the last 2 weeks in time, so you can build a tailored report to get the answers you're going for. So thank you to Stryker and Desh Sotnikam for taking advantage of that offer. At VIP Access Premium, that is the DoubleBot bundle. So you have Patreon access to me, to OmegaBot, and to Hot Utils, which is the premier tool for loadout and mod management. You can just swap between everything in your mod in just a couple of clicks. Great for raid, TW, and so on. Thank you so much to Quig, Ibenek, Sir Boss, Trevor Boy Gaming, Funky, and Focus. And of course, at the top of the heap, Ingesters Club Elite, my #1 supporter, Nomad's Reaper. This guy will pop into the stream from time to time, drop hundreds of subs, thousands of biddies on the community. Really appreciate all of the generous support over the years. Means a lot, man. And of course, last but never least, let's do our special thanks. First to Yoda Force, one of my OG supporters way back in the day, got me this microphone I'm talking to you on right now. He has long since quit the game, but we remember him fondly from the other side. To Mrs. T, my wife, thank you for running interference and keeping our inquisitive and industrious daughter out of my hair while I'm trying to be halfway decent at a phone game. And of course, to Dagger, TJ, and Sasha Isha, my co-hosts on Plotting and Scheming. It's always a challenge making our schedules work together as busy family men with a whole bunch going on in the background. But we still get it done on a weekly basis, and I appreciate the hell out of you guys. The show's fantastic, and great things yet to come just around the corner. So, looking forward to it. Alright, let's move back on over to the main scene. Now, it's actually 4:59 as we speak right now, so yeah, here in just a few seconds, we'll see how the round ends and confirm that in fact I am matched with Taro. Thanks to Iron Thatcher for that follow. Sorry I missed you earlier. And let's see who's actually around to raid out. I wonder if Fatal's up to something. Yeah, he's still there. Alright. Alright. We'll set this man up with a raid. Start that up. View current round. And I do have Taro for round 3. So I will be streaming tomorrow night. Somewhere between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern is usually when I get about it. But we'll start up the raid now. And yeah. Thank you for tuning in. Definitely some painful lessons learned, but good ones. And had a lot of fun with a couple of these. So thank you guys so much for sticking around. Until next time, it's been real. It's been awesome. It's been real awesome. Take care. And I'm going to go play some Helldivers. Peace.
Posts.